All right, today is January the 22nd, 9:50 a.m. Aaron Knapp did a live podcast last night and early this morning. And I'm going to do the last 15 minutes here of this podcast because I want the citizens of Lorraine to understand that people in the government of Lorraine are being sued. There may possibly be orgies going on with government officials. There's emails sent out that are trying to have people put in jail. But these are government officials acting like we don't know what they're doing. This is why asking for public records, 149.43, is very important for the citizens of Lorraine. Please start doing that. Ask for records. This is how you find out how the government is not doing their oath. Let's go, the last 15 minutes.
You can tell people I'm lying all you want, Bradley, or Carry On, or Mary. You can tell people I'm violent with no proof. But you can't prove it. Because I'm not any of those things. I have no criminal record, because if I did, I wouldn't have that. That requires a statewide background check. You guys have been trying to villainize me since day one. Just like Tia Hilton, just like other people, just like when little Miss Tuffet sat on her Muffet over there at Katie Byer and put me on her murder board and said I was working with all these people at the county. I don't know these people. I moved here, graduated in 22. Why would I know any of these people? And why would I be involved? And why would I be on her murder board? She did a whole episode about me for like an hour. I was like, dude, only like 12 people watched it, and I think 3 of them were me. And it kind of pissed me off because I was like, well, shit, you should have known better. But I mean, apparently I wasn't a big draw because it was just all about me, but it was all about stuff that I never did. Talking with people I never talked with. I'm not associated with any of these people. I'm me. I do me. Yeah, I'm associated with some people now, but especially back then, it was just the Lone Ranger, Aaron. So, kick any of that thoughts out of your mind. Aaron's here to stay. Unplugged with Aaron Knapp is here to stay. The LLC is in place. The EIN is in place. Aaron is in place. Government, if you're doing wrong, prepare to be exposed. This is, I was talking to, some of my other newspaper friends recently. I just said, we're going to give you the props. Like I gave Terry Soto the props. She did a great thing with the online filing. And I reported on it. I believe that today's chase, I don't know if it was totally legal with the high speeds they were hitting, especially up to 100 miles an hour, especially through school zones. But I don't know the whole story. I'll wait for the report to come out. But the outcome in the end, no one was hurt, and except for the suspect. So I'm going to call that a justified shooting. But I wasn't there, but I did get to report it live. And as far as, again, Councilman Bear, great job. I said it that night. And so as I always said to everybody, guys, if you don't compliment the good, then how can you call it the bad? I can yell at you all day long. I can tell Mayor Bradley to F off and flip him off and still say, hey, great job on, the cleaners in the place, or, hey, great job on this motion or this thing. Just because I'm displeased with you in a moment, when you stick your hand out like this, like a jackass, and go, here are your records, and I give you the double birds, like, when you get mad at me, well, I was already mad at you. Imagine you, a grown-ass 60-something-year-old man, telling me your disability is senior citizen, and then sticking your hand out like this, all because you're mad at me because I'm dethroning your boy, Ray, right? Your little guy you're grooming to be mayor. Who, again, I would argue, while you said the other day in that investigative email I sent, oh, well, I think that's still under investigation. Well, Mayor, you shouldn't be involved in any investigation because that's undue command influence, especially since he's your employee. And what you said in that email, especially when you communicate with Fowling, shows that the investigation itself is now challenged ethically by the fact that you have undue command influence. And therefore, you need to challenge that and move it outside the area. Get an independent investigation on this. Because no matter how you look at it, what Ray did was disrupting a public meeting. He held the floor. He yelled at me. And I'm a nothing. I'm a non-existent when I don't hold the floor and I'm not a member of the meeting. Only he matters. and nothing I did was disrupting. So yes, what he did was disrupting. It stopped it. Mary and others had to get up and calm him down and rub his back, right, like a little baby. So yeah, he disrupted the meeting. Take your licks like Garen did and shut it. Go fucking take your licks like a man, Ray. Be a man. Take your hit, right? Own up. Grab some of that machismo and go down there. You were machismo enough to yell at me. Did you say something? Did you say something? In a council meeting like I was a dog after all the shit you put me through. And now I find these emails and that looks like prior issues. So when I look at what he did that night, it was an explosion of retaliation based on the fact that for almost 2 years, he had not been able to achieve what he promised Mary he was going to do, which was find a legal way, a legal avenue, as they said, in which to deal with Mr. Knapp, a.k.a. George Patton, for his harassment, his attacking, and whatever else. Bro, I never attacked you, and I've never harassed anyone. You've accused me of crimes. You dirty little bitch. I didn't commit no crimes. Sorry. I didn't commit any crimes. I'm sorry. I reported, I advised, I requested. You plotted, you planned, you worked with Mary Springowski, who you guys all act like you hate each other, but you guys are all buddy. Because you're all, oh, Ray. Everybody was up hugging him and kissing him and rubbing his back and kissing his little ass. Oh, Ray, you look so good in a suit. Let me rub your back. Oh, Ray. Fuck off. Come on, guys. Like, and you still haven't signed those minutes because you know you're screwed. You guys are so screwed. You can say whatever you want, Bradley. You threaten me, you fuck. Come back and see me when I'm not mayor. Why would I want to? Then you're not my government. I have nothing to do with you. I don't want to fight any of you. You got something to say? Yeah, Ray. What were you guys going to do? Beat me up? You still have to provide me all those South Shore records. I still want to know all the people that were involved in that whole business deal that Giardini started back then with South Shore and all that I've asked for. You haven't provided me. You guys are all slow on providing all these records because you know what it's going to show. I'm not the one that did it. Pay the piper. Pay the piper. If there are orgies going on, they will be exposed. If there are pipers to be paid, they will be paid. If there is, detriment to our government happening, we will expose it. Where there is darkness, there will be sunlight. Wherever you expect me to be, I won't be. I'll be somewhere else. And no, Mary, it's not stalking or harassing. No one wants to stalk or harass you. Go look in the mirror, please. Self-reflection is the key and core to self-evaluation. And if you go look in a mirror, maybe you can evaluate why you hate you so much that you accuse everyone else of doing the things that you do. Because as I always tell my daughter, when she says, that person yelled at me, that person did this, well, baby, what do I always say? Who's it about? It's not about me, it's about them. Well, why? Well, because it is about them. When I yell at somebody for doing something that I know I too do, is it about me or them? It's about me. Because why would I really yell at you? You don't matter enough in my world. And that's not disrespectful. For those of you walking this earth, you know very few people in your world matter enough to get you to engage in a way that's going to be passionate or argumentative. That's why I always say, if you have to hate someone, you have to love them first. I can't hate someone I've never loved. I don't hate Mary or any of these people. They're non-existence, like outside of their government roles. And every time I've seen them, I see them in their government roles. I treat them as in their government roles, except for the few times I saw, like I ran into a couple of them at, events. It was always polite. Ray pointed out he ran into me at the street fair for no reason. Didn't say anything bad, just I ran into a street fair. Yeah, you didn't talk to me. That's the way, though, they treat me. You treat me like I'm a despised enemy, and then you wonder why you get the treatment you do. But then you can look at, how can I talk to Terry Soto? How can I communicate with certain people of council? Honestly, how can I communicate with you same people that hate my guts? The one I don't speak to is Mary, because she's made it very clear in her emails and her statements she's never going to speak to me. She stated that as a councilwoman with an obligation to report to her constituents. She refuses to answer my emails, but yet she's been emboldened enough to forward them to everybody, Lorraine Ritchie, the public, her friends, her family, her husband, her dad, her 3 private emails. Heather Chapin, I don't know, fucking, people at the Chronicle, whoever the fuck else she wants to email. She emails them to everyone, but she can't respond. That's some spineless shit right there. I'm surprised she's not a blob of jelly because she doesn't have a spine. Backstabbing, cat clawing, bitchy ass behavior. You want to play? Then play. Confront someone to their face. I said I was going to confront you and you accused me of going to be violent, aggressive, and all this shit. I'm not going to be violent. Confrontation is the core to demonstration and to democratic rule. You guys, the same Democrats that would argue going out and confronting ICE, will sit here and bitch because I say I'm going to come and confront you on something. You realize the hypocrisy there? Fuck off with that bullshit. So that's all I'm going to say about all that. I'm just going to say it's a new dawn. It's a new year. It's a new Aaron. It's a new Unplugged with Aaron Knapp. We got an LLC. We got an EIN. And we got it squared away. We're going to move forward. And, we're going to expose what has been yet to be exposed. We're going to uncover the stories that they never think we're going to uncover. And this is why they're scared that we're asking for records. Because sometimes mundane records that we're asking for nothing prove everything. I mean, again, if you believe that they meant to leave that carry-on email in there where he's directly talking about using the power of his governmental agency to basically investigate me in a way that would find a way to get rid of me, a citizen, that tells you everything you need to know about the government, the man, Ray Carry-On, and even Mary Springowski. And I would say Jack, all the rest of them, because they've all been CC'd on these emails. And I dare say if they were required to give all emails up that they wrote about me, it would be a very changing landscape. You wouldn't be able to keep anyone employed. Dave Vanderschmidt and other people like the Artec and stuff are in my feeds while I'm in City Hall during business hours on your tax dollars. And they're going to pay me $1,000 for these records. And they're going to keep nickeling and diming and paying me money on these tax records because it's not their money. Until you people, and I do mean you people of Lorain, hold them accountable. Until you Lorain County citizens hold these Republican county commissioners responsible for the burn down job they've done. Data centers, malls bought, just garbage fucking deals. And now Jeff thinks he's going to run again. And then Mary was denying her an email. She speaks to Dave Moore, but she has clearly emails in there to Marty Gallagher, who's Dave Moore's bitch. Everyone knows that, allegedly. And so when you look at that, and you want me to believe that all these connections don't come back, and that the guys and the ladies that have been giving me information all along that have never been wrong are suddenly lying to me about all the stuff that people have, and that the evidence they've been providing me, and some of the pictures and audio files I haven't put out because I don't think it's legal for me to put those kind of things out. But I can tell you, I hold some interesting videos and pictures that I keep off site in a very special drive. And, wow, some of you have been dirty, dirty boys and girls. Social worker Aaron does not approve. Tisk, tisk. So, I mean, again, I would suggest most of you do what I think it was Adams did and take a job in Texas. Well, maybe somewhere else because I'm moving to Texas when I'm done. But your spot's no longer in government in Lorain. All of your days as government officials are going to end up being numbered because you've lost the trust of the public. They're going to vote you out eventually because of the fact that you keep blowing all their money. I mean, for God's sakes, the county and the city are just broke as shit. I hit the same pothole on my way to daughter's school every day because you can't avoid it. And I just cuss every time, and my daughter gets mad, and I get mad. That's what your tax dollars are supposed to pay for. 18 grand is going to go into the fucking, general fund from the marijuana stuff. Why don't you at least fix the roads in front of the marijuana dispensaries? They paid for the road. Might as well we did. But I mean, they're getting $18 or more in taxes from every resident buying marijuana in Lorain. So if you're getting $18 in local taxes per citizen buying, I said and ran off the fact they should have actually brought in more marijuana dispensaries and maybe even a grow factory for the tax revenue. That actually would be the saving grace of Lorain and the easiest thing to bring in. And now that they've got this check, I guarantee you that decision will probably happen. And that's some of the stuff I was running off of. And I honestly hope they do it. Be a great boon for Lorain City. But it just cracks me up. Now you're getting this money and, you guys almost lost it because you inverted the numbers. But it's getting late, folks, and I hear the dog over here snoring. So thank you for tuning in tonight. This is Aaron Knapp. I've been live tonight. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you guys check us out next time. Go check out the website where we post all the news that is the news. That's good news with Gary Ganu, actually with Aaron Knapp. Unplugged, the new LLC here in the state of Ohio. I want to thank you guys again for tuning in. We'll see y'all next time. Law enforcement, be lawful, not awful. And the rest of you guys, make it a wonderful day.
Unplugged with Knapp. Yeah, we cut through the noise. No script, no leash, no polished decoys. Broadcasting without permission. We don't ask. We lift the curtain and we drop the mask. Unplugged with Knapp. Yeah, we cut through the noise. No script, no leash, no polished decoys. Broadcasting without permission. We don't ask.
Well. Are there orgies going on in Lorain City and County? Are public officials involved? Well, we'll find out. But as of now, Garen Petty, I'm out.